من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم الحمد لله رب العالمين والصلاة والسلام على سيدنا وعظيمنا وحبيب قلوبنا وشفيع نفوسنا بالقاسم محمد
اللهم صل على محمد
وعلى أهل بيته الطيبين الطاهرين وأصحابه الحر الميامين. أما بعد، بلغ العلا بكماله كشف الدجى بجماله حسن الجميع خصاله صلوا عليه وآله أفضل الصلاة
السلام عليك يا رسول الله
محمد وآل محمد. There are many lessons we may derive from the life of Imam Hasan al-Mujtaba salawatullahi wa salamu alayhi.
اللهم صل على محمد وآل محمد.
Tonight, within our short discourse and discussion, we will look at 4 life lessons from the life of our second Imam. Number 1, Imam Hasan was known as the Kareem of the Ahlul Bayt, the generous of the Ahlul Bayt. He was known for his empathy. That is lesson number 1, empathy. Now, what is the difference between sympathy and empathy? Sympathy means you feel bad for someone. Empathy means you put yourself in the shoes of that other person. I had a class once in madrasa where our ma'alim, Dr. Imam Hasan, he said that whenever he saw someone asking him for help, the person would say, I need some assistance, he would give him 2K, 3K. But when that person would say, I have a need, I have a particular illness that Dr. Imran could relate to, he would give him more. Why? Because he could relate to that person. That I went through what this person is going through. For example, let's say you have a problem with your leg. If someone tells you I have a problem with my leg, you would be more empathetic to that person. So therefore, Imam Hasan would always try his level best to be empathetic, to put himself in the shoes of others. There's a hadith from Imam al-Hasan salawatullahi wa salamu alayhi.
اللهم صل على محمد وآل محمد.
Now, brothers and sisters, I know it is 11:45. That means we have already done our iftar and we are proceeding towards sehri. The energy levels do not reflect that. Therefore, I request you all to give me a loud salawat ala Muhammad wa ali Muhammad.
اللهم صل على محمد وآل محمد.
This is in Bihar Anwar, volume 43, page 352. Now, sometimes people ask me, why do you give references? Whenever I deliver my lectures, people ask me, why do you give references? Number 1, to add credibility to what I'm saying. In English literature, there's a concept called ethos. What does ethos mean? Ethos means whenever you say something, provide evidence, provide statistics, provide facts. That is number 1. Number 2, maybe inshallah one of you can go and research and get more information. Perhaps you can reveal something that I do not know. So, the Sahaba, this companion of Imam Hasan, says, once I saw Imam Hasan feeding an animal. Feeding an animal. This is in Bihar Anwar, volume 43. So the companion says, O son of the Messenger of Allah, Ya Imam Hasan, should I drive this animal away? Should I get rid of this animal? Look at what Imam Hasan says while feeding the animal. Imam Hasan says, leave him, for I find it shameful that an animal looks at me eating while I do not feed that animal. This is how Imam Hasan cares for animals. And this is a lesson for us that we need to care about creatures of Allah, regardless of their faith, regardless of what and who they are. That is number 1. Number 1, what was number 1? And empathy. Ahsant. Thank you, Ahsant. Number 2, fearlessness. There's this culture that has permeated within the Shia world. We say it's a wrong culture. We say that Imam Hussein was a revolutionary while Imam Hasan negotiated. That is a wrong concept. Imam Hasan always stood up for what was right. He always stood up for justice. Whether it be in his sermons, whether it be during battles, Imam Hasan was a ferocious warrior and an orator. You read some of Imam Hasan's khutbahs and his lectures, phenomenal. Now I don't have time to delve into his speeches, but try researching Imam Hasan's speeches. Unbelievable. Once, this is where in an Ahl Sunnah book, Sharh Nahjul Balagha, volume 2, page 17 by Ibn Abil Hadid, Sunni scholar. He says that when Abu Bakr, the first Khalifa, usurped the right of Rasulullah, so now he's the Khalifa, Imam Hasan, when he was just 7 years of age, looked towards the first Khalifa, and look at what Imam Hasan says. In front of everyone, in Medina, Imam Hasan says, "Step down from the mimbar of my father." And then the first Khalifa sheepishly responds, he says, "Indeed, by Allah, you have more right over this pulpit than me." So number 2, fearlessness, bravery, courage. What is number 1? Empathy. Number 2, fearlessness, courage, valor. Fearlessness, courage doesn't mean just standing up and speaking your mind at every circumstance. No. Choose the right time, the right place. Context is important. Sometimes remaining silent is courage. So that is number 2. Number 3. Now I said 4. So if you can answer all the 4, then we end with 4. If you don't, I add 4 more. Sallu ala Muhammad wa ali Muhammad.
Allahumma salli ala Muhammad wa ali Muhammad.
Number 3, humility and humbleness. Humility and humbleness. Imam Hasan was the grandson of the head of the Islamic State, the son of the Khalifa. Once he was walking, and what happened? He saw, this is in Bihar al-Anwar once again, he saw a group of people, common people, they were on the ground, they were eating crumbs of bread. So these folks, they said, let's invite Al-Hasan. We know that he will not come and join us, but let's take a chance. So they said, oh, son of the Khalifa of our time, why don't you join us? And it was me and you, what would we say? In today's era, we'll say, no, I have somewhere better to go. I have somewhere better, Mambos or somewhere to go. You guys continue. Imam Hasan, what did he do? He alighted, dismounted from his horse, joined these individuals. He joined these individuals and he quotes an ayah of the Quran, Surah Nahl, chapter 16, verse 23. Allah does not like the arrogant. He went, sat down, ate with them, whatever they had, and miraculously, despite the fact that they were only eating crumbs of bread, they ate to such an extent that their bellies were filled and they were full. That's the miracle of Imam Hasan. Number 3, humbleness and humility. What was number 1? Empathy. Number 2?
Fearlessness.
And number 3? Since I said I'll add 4 more, everybody's been answering very well. Number 3. Number 4, patience and perseverance. Now one thing that I'm enjoying here, the kids are the ones answering. But as soon as the adults hear the kids, they answer as well. So they're the ones leading the race today. Now Imam Hasan, when he abdicated the caliphate, he was the Khalifa for a particular period of time. He abdicated the caliphate. He said, I can no longer govern a corrupt regime. So he decided to leave the Khilafah. So now, Marwan ibn Hakam, staunch enemy of the Ahlul Bayt, was appointed the governor of Medina. And every single circumstance, he would try and humiliate Imam al-Hasan. He would embarrass Imam al-Hasan. He would speak publicly about Imam al-Hasan. And even after Imam Hasan was martyred, Marwan ensured that Imam al-Hasan is not buried next to the Holy Prophet. But look at this, look what happens. There's a hadith, Sunni book again, Tarikh al-Khulafa, volume 1, page 146. This is beautiful. The funeral of Imam al-Hasan commences. Do you know who attends? Marwan ibn al-Hakam. So, people ask him, you used to hate this man. Why do you attend his funeral? Look at what Marwan ibn Hakam says. Marwan starts crying. Hater of Imam Hasan, but he starts crying, he starts weeping. He says that even after all I did to him, after all the trials I put him through, this man was unmoved like a mountain. He did not waver in his perseverance. He was resilient, he was patient. Therefore, these are the lessons we derive from the life of Imam al-Hasan. Number 1 being empathy. Number 2, number 3, humbleness. Number 4, perseverance and patience and resilience. وآخر دعوانا أن الحمد لله رب العالمين. أفضل الصلاة والسلام على رسول الله. محمد وآل محمد